Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Healing Days Oracle, or welcome if you're new. Today we have a pick a card which is all about why there's no contact from this person, do they even care, why are they silent, okay? If you're new here, consider subscribing. I add videos nearly every day to the channel. For October, I've been adding videos every day, so make sure to check that you don't miss. I also come live every Tuesday and Friday, okay? So if you want as well a private reading with me, my link is below. I do private readings, there are different options for you. Also, everything that you see in front of you is from my Etsy shop, okay? I have those mini bottles with crystal chips. I have pendants. I have new jewelry now. I have earrings and those bracelets here that you see here. Those bracelets, okay, for chakra colors as well, but different crystals, okay? And I have many different things, new things that I'm adding lately. So make sure you check that, because until the 31st of October, there is 20% discount on all my items, okay? There's Halloween discount going on there in my shop. So make sure you don't miss that if you want something. Also, those candles are from there, and I have manifestation bags for love, prosperity, career, spirituality, many different things. And I send everything energized, ready for you to start manifest. So make sure you check that if you're interested. And today we have group 1, 2, and 3. Okay, go with your gut feeling. Like I always say, your first choice is most likely the right one, but of course you can watch the full video, see which one resonates the most. Those are the tarot cards, but I will be adding extra oracle cards as well, okay? Like always, guys, my details, the cards that I use, a way for you to support this channel, everything is going to be in the description below. Again, group 1, 2, and 3, timestamp below. Thanks for watching. Group 1, if you chose this lovely deck here, put some intention there, guys. Think about this person that you wanted to know, why there's no contact, okay? What's going on? Do they even care what's going on, okay? Okay. We do have the 4 of Wands. What is going on here with this person? Do they care? Okay. We have King of Coins. Take this one popping out. The Hanged Man. Do they even care? Group 1, why there's no contact. Okay, Queen of Coins. I'll get one more card here. Now I'll take some oracle as well, okay? So just another tarot card. Okay, we do have the Hierophant, okay? So to start here, guys, straight away, we do have the 4 of Cups, okay? You can see here the 4 of Cups is really, you can see someone making an offer here, and the other one really not caring about, not, feeling like accepting that offer, maybe a rejection here, okay? So it could be that, it could be either side here, guys. One of you could have made an offer, tried something, and there was a rejection, okay? So I feel like this person here is feeling a little bit rejected, and at the moment, like, focusing too much on themselves as well, okay? So I do feel here that could be something that played a part on maybe how you interacted, okay? Not sharing much of what they were really feeling, but just focusing on themselves, okay? So it could be someone that could be a little bit selfish as well, didn't pay attention to the things you were offering them or the communication you're trying to have, okay? With the King of Coins here, really someone that is trying to focus on career, okay? Could be that someone who is very busy right now, and maybe they don't mean to not give you attention right now or not be in contact. Maybe they can't, they are very busy as well, okay? But also I feel here, because I don't just read the cards, I go with the feeling here of the cards as well. I read the energy. So I do feel like the King of Coins could be trying to stay focused on his career, to not pay attention to his love life, to his emotions as well, like the 4 of Cups energy here, just to avoid, okay? Avoid facing here the fears, the shadows as well. And it could be someone who is really in need to face here some time by themselves, okay? This is someone who wants to stay alone right now, seeing things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man, someone who wants to see things from a different way. Maybe they are trying to see right now your point of view for anything that could have happened between the two of you, but not expressing the best, okay? Because I feel like they are avoiding here a little bit, like the King of Coins, okay? Could be focusing very much on the career, on making money, getting busy, just so they can forget about the love life. They can really focus on something else, you know. And it could be because they know they need to face some shadows, but they're trying to avoid as well, okay? Trying to take some time for themselves here. Could be healing, need for healing here as well, guys. I feel like there's some fears, okay? We do have the Queen of Coins as well. You can see here the counterpart, but at the same time showing here, you know, there is someone who cares, who wants to nurture, but I do feel like with the coins, I do feel like it really is someone who is facing too much on the finances, trying to build something, trying to focus only on money or career, building something. Could be studies as well. Anything that can take their attention away from it, okay? So someone who is in need to be grounded as well, okay? So maybe they were too much on their heads here, on their emotions, and maybe they feel that, and there's a need here to come back. So I feel like this person is avoiding a bit, okay, the facing here, the feelings, what happened between the two of you, why things didn't go well. And with the Hierophant here, guys, I really feel like this is someone who is afraid of commitment, okay? It could be someone who had issues in the past with karmic connections, difficult connections. They were really hurt in the past from someone else, but it could be that you hurt each other. But I do feel like it's someone who is afraid of the commitment. It could be someone who was married before as well, and they were burned, or were in a long-term relationship, okay, that they were really hurt and they couldn't really, you know, be really healed from that connection yet. So in this case, they're afraid of going deeper. It could be that this person is starting having feelings for you, okay, because of the Four of Cups here as well. And the moment they felt like they could be rejected, or things could go the same way that it went here in the past, okay, with the situation that they were hurt, they got afraid, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of that playing here, guys. But of course, take what is resonating. I do feel like it's not someone who doesn't care at all, but I do feel like it's avoiding, okay? Could be focusing very much on other things, you know, trying to be busy just to not face their fears, their shadows, okay? Doesn't mean that they don't care, because the Four of Cups is straight away here. But I do see like it's someone who is hoping to take some time here for themselves. Could be for healing, for dealing here with the situation that happened in the past as well, okay? So take what is resonating here, guys, okay? Lots of shadows here to face, okay? And many times avoiding that will just push away. So I feel like it's just avoiding the communication because it's pushing away to face his own shadows, her own shadows as well, okay? So take what is resonating here. I want you to get extra cards here. Anything else? Why is this person, you know, not in contact here, guys? Of course, it depends on you if you really wanted to wait. Okay, why no contact here? Okay, I got a few cards here. We have friendship. We have future. I'll take everything that came out anyway. And we have undying love, okay? So I do feel here, guys, with this, okay, friendship, it could be that take this in whichever way resonates, okay? Friendship here, I do feel like this is someone that could be reaching out to start as low as friends, or wanted to contact you through friends as well, okay? Maybe you have friends in common here, but I do see here that this is someone who maybe wanted to approach you and stay close, to be with, you know, as friends in the beginning, especially here with maybe hopeful for the future, but not knowing how the future will go. It's still undying love, still someone who has love for you, feelings for you, okay? But I do see here with the friendship, I feel like they want to start slow. They wanted to maybe try again, and like I said, true friends, or slowly as friends again. So there's not someone who doesn't want to have any contact, but I do feel like they wanted to take things very slow, especially like maybe through friends, friends help here. But I do feel like for many of you, they want to start as friends, okay, or stay as friends right now, you know. So if there's no communication right now at all, because that's what we're reading here, I do feel like slowly they will try to contact you in the future, soon enough anyway, as friends, okay? So they could start slowly and see if the love is still there, and see if you still care as well, because they are not sure. They're afraid of being rejected here as well, guys, okay? Because that could have happened in the past there with them, with this Four of Cups here. But I do feel like they wanted to approach you again in the future, okay? So this is someone who has some kind of hope for the future here, okay? So I do wanted to add extra cards here. Okay, this one is jumping straight away. I'm afraid of getting hurt again. You can see here, guys, that's what I was saying, right? Afraid of getting hurt, not knowing here if the same thing will happen to you that happened with this previous relationship here. Like I said, I feel like this Hierophant here representing maybe married, maybe previous long-term relationship, you know, take what resonates. But I do feel like they were hurt in the past. You could have hurt each other, but I do feel like this fear here comes from really past other relationships, okay? Afraid of getting hurt again, okay? Guys, so you know how they're feeling at least, okay? This here, I wish you could be together. Why is it so hard? Okay, that's what I was saying about someone who still has hope. Okay, guys, undying love here is showing there is some hope, but it's hard at the moment for them. Why is it so hard? Or maybe it was hard during the connection as well, during the relationship. You know, the communication wasn't the best, because there's lots of coins here. You know, the fears as well playing here. I'm just saying with the cards here, it's not showing any of the swords of the communication here. Okay, so it could have been difficult on communicating here, because it's really not showing here as well. So, you know, it is someone who has some hope for the future, guys, but I do feel like they needed to go through these steps, to this road of recovery, to healing as well. Of course, it's not always easy, you know, but depends on you, of course, if you wanted to wait for this person, because I do feel like they needed to go through this hanged man period here, which is taking care of themselves, you know, of this hurt, of these fears of getting hurt again. They need to face this shadow, be able to release that energy of the past, of these fears, okay? And it's not something that happens very quickly. Depend, you know, each one will be evolving, and everybody's different, you know, so it is someone who has these fears holding them back. So really, I feel like this is not someone who doesn't care at all. I do feel like this, you can see here with the undying love, someone who does care, but the fears are playing way too strong, and it could be regarding the past. Okay, you can see here, I'm afraid of getting hurt again. So they were hurt before. So you see, guys, if you want to, you know, friendship is showing here. I do feel like they will start slowly in the future contacting you back. Of course, it's up to you, because it could be too late or too late. Maybe by the time they come to you, you're already with someone else, you don't care anymore. But of course, you know, it's up to you. I do feel like they will contact you again in the future, okay? And but it's going to be like slow, through friends, or even slowly trying to be your friend first, okay? So yeah, that's what it really shows here for this person, okay? A bit afraid, of course, but there's a reason for it, okay? These fears of getting hurt again. Of course, guys, it's up to you if you wanted to wait or not, okay? But remember here, there's a need to have patience, all right? They need to go through this, but they are not going yet. They're avoiding. That's the problem here. They know that they have to, but they're not facing. So it's going to take some time and some patience, okay? That's what I have here for your group 1. I hope this helps you out and resonates in some way. If it does, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you want an extension of this reading or any other questions, my link is below for private readings, as well for my Etsy shop. Everything that you see in front of you and much more is there. Remember, until the 31st of October, there is Halloween sales going on in my Etsy shop, so don't miss that if you want anything from there. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching. Group 2, if you chose this lovely deck here. Okay, we start with some tarot cards. Put some intention there, guys. Think about this person. Why there's no contact? Do they even care here? Group 2, what is going on? Okay. So we do have 4 of Pentacles. Group 2, do they even care? We do have 8 of Swords. Group 2, why there's no contact? 7 of Swords. Group 2, no contact. Queen of Cups. Okay, and the 5 of Cups, okay? So we start with these cards, guys, and I'll add some oracle cards as well, some other messages from this person, okay? With the 4 of Pentacles, guys, I do feel like this is someone who is protecting their heart so much, okay? Trying to really hold on here and created some walls, okay? This is a person who is could have been really hurt in the past, and they created high walls, okay? This is not someone that is easy to deal with, because many times they could come harsh as well, even with their words, okay? Because it's protecting the heart, it's protecting and holding on to things that don't really serve in this connection or in the way to be in a connection, in a relationship at all, okay? So anyway here, guys, take what is resonating, but I do feel like this person really is protecting their heart. They could have been hurt in the past by you, if you hurt each other, but I do feel like from previous connections as well, karmic connections. And many times, someone who is holding back like this, it's harder to change quickly, so because they are holding back. It's not like they are seeing where the problem is coming from and really facing the issues here. This is someone who's just protecting their hearts, created walls, maybe blocked you completely, and doesn't want you to talk. And it could be out of fears, out of situations that, like I said, they could have been in the past, Eight of Swords here. This is someone who is a lot on their head, and don't communicate the best because they're always worried, stressing out. So when they think about being in a relationship here, they think it's difficult, or, it's a situation that it takes too much of them, or they consider, being in a connection, being in a relationship here right now with you, like they're thinking too much, overthinking here, stressing out, so they cut away the connection, they cut away the communication altogether here. Maybe it was you who stopped it as well, but I do feel like in their side here, it was completely off here, and they think they're protecting themselves, okay? And they stress out a lot, but there's a lot of, with the 7 here as well, of self-sabotage, okay? So, the 7 of Swords really shows someone who doesn't share properly, who does things in your back, if they did something, if they were not communicating, they were not sharing, if there was any betrayals here, guys. So take what's resonating. I do feel like the 7 of Swords shows a bit of everything like that, but someone who is doing something behind your back, not really sharing, sneaky attitudes as well, okay? All because of not communicating and afraid of going deeper and have feelings, Doesn't mean like they don't have, or they never had any feelings for you, because we do have the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Cups. But at the same time here, I do feel like this is someone who is afraid of being left out, okay? Right now, the way that they are feeling right now, I do feel like they are feeling left out, even though they know that they did something wrong and they did something to, ended up where you are right now without the connections. It's their own fault, I feel like they know, but at the same time, they feel left out. They find ways to, be the victim here. It's a very interesting energy. I don't read just the cards, I read the energy as well. And with the Queen of Cups, I do feel like there is feelings, there were feelings here. It's not like they didn't care, but this is not someone who wanted to develop the feelings, who allowed that, okay? They had the chance here with you. And I feel like they lost the chance, or at least like for now, because of these fears, okay? So creating the wall so high here. And this is someone who needs to go through healing as well, okay? With the Queen of Cups, we don't need to face more the emotions, the feelings. So this is something this person really needs to do, face their emotions, their feelings. But with the straight away, the high walls of the 4 of Pentacles here, this is not someone who is facing this yet, or, there's still a long road to get there, okay? Because they're feeling left out. For some reason, they find ways to even blame you or blame someone else, not really facing here that they have to take some responsibility too. Okay, so it's an interesting energy here, because they know that there's something to be done, but at the same time, they find ways to turn the things around, okay? So the communication here, even before you stopped any communication, I don't feel like it was any easy, okay? And again, because they were not sharing, they didn't have the courage to really accept their feelings and allow a relationship to develop here. So I feel like it was cut short for some of you guys, or they just didn't give a chance at all, even though there was a lot of potential here, okay? So it's very interesting. I wanted to add extra cards here, but I do feel like it's a long road of recovery. This is a hard head person, okay, guys? Even though there are feelings there and they need to face those emotions, they're facing this in a negative way, okay? And the solution could be much easier. Could be something that is quite simple here to just communicate, but they are seeing in a negative way, and then, avoiding the communication altogether. Let's add some extra cards here to understand, what's going on here, why there's no connection, there's nothing going on here. Group 2. Okay, we do have ghosted, okay? So, they could have ghosted you guys, all right? So I do feel like that was their escape, because they didn't know how to communicate, or they didn't want to face that. They found it's too difficult. I'm just gonna ghost it, okay? So for some of you, could have been ghosted, okay? Which is not nice at all. Like I said, not courage to talk, okay? Separation. Yeah, guys. Of course, you are in separation right now. There's no connection. So I do feel like for them, the way they're thinking, you know, they're overthinking as well. Separation is like their escape, it's their way out, okay? Because it's someone who is not facing their own emotions as well, okay? It's not someone who is very easy here at the communication at all, okay, guys? So separation here, they are facing that as well, even though I do feel like they are hurt with this too, because of the Five of Cups does represent someone who is feeling left out as well, who's not really happy, but you know, is still thinking the separation is the way here, okay? Interesting energy here. Okay, we also have immaturity. Yeah, guys, you can see here, this is someone who needs to grow up, who, you know, needs to learn how to be in a relationship, needs to learn how to be in a connection, how to share their feelings, you know. Yes, that's what I see here, guys. I wanted to add extra cards here of anything they wanted to tell you. This is actually my own deck. You can see the link below if you want to get it for yourself. Okay, anything they wanted to tell you, okay? So what's going on here? Okay, I'll take the top one here that is falling. I've been missing you more and more, okay, guys? You can see here, like I said, this person, you know, has feelings here. There are things that are going on there they're just not facing. So they have been missing you, okay, more and more. I feel like they are realizing that they made mistakes, or there are things that you know, they know they need to sort out in their lives first and then be able to come over, you know, to you. But they know that there's a separation first. There's immaturity, you know, guys. So even though this is going on, they are missing you. They have things that they have been missing about this connection, about talking to you. Even if they have ghosted you, even if they want the separation right now, it's not because they don't care. It's because they're still missing you, okay? So there's that as well. Anything else they wanted to tell you? Group 2. Okay, I hope our paths will cross again in the future. You can see here, guys, this is someone who wants to maybe have you know, a chance again in the future. Of course, it'll be up to you if you wanted to give them this chance, you know, because they have to go through this road here first. They could be just ghosting you right now, guys, not facing, like I said, their emotions, you know. There is really a situation here that this person needs to learn how to be in a relationship, learn how to be more mature in a connection, how to share, how to not do things behind your back, you know. There's a lot of growing up that needs to happen here. So they are hoping that your path will cross again in the future. But you will know if you want to wait for them, or if it could be too late by the time they come again to you, because there is a separation that's going on at the moment, guys. And I feel like it will still be like this for a while until they mature, until they grow up, they face their shadows, their emotions, you know. It's not like they didn't care at all. They have been missing you more and more lately, but the walls are still high, okay? There are things they need to face here and be able to understand how they're feeling, you know, learning how to communicate properly here, because it really is someone who I feel could have communicated with you, you know, immaturely, and really not being able to share properly, or not knowing how to deal with their emotions, their feelings, the fact that they had feelings for you and they were afraid of, you know, going forward, okay? Yeah, that's what I have here for you, group 2. I hope this helps you out and resonates in some way. If it does, let me know. If you want an extension of this reading or any other question, my link is below for private readings. Remember, for my Etsy shop, there's still 20% discount until the 31st of October. Okay, so until Halloween. So make sure you don't miss that in case you want anything here, or manifestation bags, anything that can help you in your love life as well. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching. Group 3, if you chose this lovely deck here, put some intentions there on your person, why there's no contact. Okay, we do have 2 of Pentacles, also King of Wands. Okay, anything else here? Why there's no contact? Okay, we do have the 2 of Wands here as well. Okay, group 3, why there's no contact? Okay, a couple of cards just turn here. I'll take this one that turn. This one is turning. Yeah, so we do have the Hierophant, also the 7 of Swords. Okay, so we start with this, and I'll be adding other cards in a bit. But just to start here, guys, we do have the 2 of Pentacles, okay? I do feel like this person here was trying to juggle different things, okay? And different situations. It could be the work, the studies, and the relationship, or maybe being far, being, you know, in a distant relationship, trying to juggle, balance everything. but also it could be someone that was trying to balance two different connections. Okay, guys, so take what resonates in case there was a third party situation here for some of you. Not everybody, okay, guys, but I feel for some of you, especially because I can see the other cards here as well. You know, I don't read just the cards, I read the energy as well. We do have the King of Wands as well, guys. I do feel like this is a fiery connection, fiery person, okay? This also represents fire signs, but not just that, having some, you know, hard head as well in the situation. So it could be that they wanted to juggle different things. They wanted things going their way, and it wasn't really going their way. It wasn't that easy, and they couldn't make a decision here, okay? And I feel like between the two people, in case, you know, like I said, there was a third party situation for some of you, but also making a decision regarding having time for this connection and also having time for, you know, the career or the things they wanted to pursue, or even traveling or working far. Like I said, there could be some distant connections here as well. So I do feel like it was a difficult connection. It's not like they didn't care at all about you, but it was a difficult connection, okay, guys? And it could be some situations there that the family as well is important for them. They want a specific kind of person their way. They want a specific marriage here. Some people, okay, some kind of restrictions here with the way of thinking as well for themselves and family, okay? So take what resonates, guys, okay? I'm seeing different things here, but also it's not because they didn't care. The Two of Wands shows is a difficult situation, and it could be that they avoided for a while. They could it could have played, okay, the two of you for a while, okay, in case there was a third party situation here. But it could be because I see here the Seven of Swords, doing something behind your back, sneaking out, doing things without telling you, not sharing, okay? So it could be a lot of situations here that the communication was really poor, really difficult as well, okay? The Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, these energies here, they are trying to avoid, okay? So they're doing things that they know is not good for themselves and the connection, but they're still going with that, okay? Hard head here, some situation here that it's someone with a fiery way here, thinking that they are right as well, or they can do this for a while and then make a decision. I feel like they pushed for a bit until they made a decision of being no contact with you right now, okay? It could be that they still with this person, but it could be that they just left everything to be able to see here what do they really want, okay? And be able to work on themselves. And I do feel like in case there's no third party here, guys, I do feel like there was some situations that they had to make a decision regarding, like I said, job or, you know, spending time somewhere else between this and the relationship, and they chose, you know, going for the job or traveling or, you know, living abroad or living far from you, changing. You know, there could be that the work was affecting here in the situation too. So it's not like they didn't care. It was a difficult decision here. I feel like they avoided for a while, but then, you know, they had a set mind here that they wanted to accomplish something. There was some kind of focus here about maybe, like I said, traveling or going for that specific job that was away, even though this was going to affect the relationship, okay? I do feel like with the Seven of Swords, this really shows that it is something that they were doing maybe without sharing with you, you know, really not showing what they wanted, the communication really, but they were juggling here, okay, guys? It was not easy. But I do feel here like they avoided as much as possible, which is a bad thing. Of course, they didn't communicate properly and ended up like this. Maybe you found out what was going on, or maybe they finally were able to come forward here and true to you. But I do feel like something that they avoid for a while. So I do feel like they're in no connection here, guys, because they still with that head that they don't communicate properly, okay? Especially with the Seven of Swords here. I do feel like this energy is still playing here, and the Hierophant here really plays someone who has a set rule, a set mind here that something is going to happen for them. There's a lot of growing up that needs to happen here as well, okay? They needed to go within, they needed to trust more about their feelings, their intuition. So it could be that is someone who's not trusting how they feel as well, okay? So there could be confusions and not sure about how they feel about you, and not being able to be completely honest and not allowing the relationship to develop as well, okay? So there's a lot of fears here with all these cards, all the piles. There's a lot of fears, especially when someone cut away the communication completely or ghost you, you know, anything like that that is not serving you. But I will add the extra cards here, guys. But I do feel here with this is really showing a hard head, okay? They still have to grow up. They still need to allow here the development, okay? Understanding how to be in a relationship, how to communicate and be honest, first of all, with themselves. I feel feel like this is someone who's not being honest with themselves, okay? Even if they have feelings here for you, they have been not allowed that to develop, okay? They're not being honest here. I wanted to add some extra cards here. Group 3. Okay, past life connection. That's interesting here because many times this shows here that you have a very strong pull to one another here, and it could have been difficult here to really be distant, but it's still because you have a past life connection, or this is really your ex from another life. But I do see here that it's a strong bond, but at the same time they afraid, so they're not allowing this to develop. Okay, anything else here? Group 3. Okay, unforeseen. Okay, so it could have been something that you didn't even realize was going on, or you didn't know that it was going to cut away the connection with you. Okay, and even the other side, even if you cut as well a bit of connection here, but I feel like it's something that was unexpected. Okay, and like I said, and that this was something that maybe was playing on their minds. They were juggling for a while, but they avoided as much as possible to make the decision or to confront and have a conversation as well, you know? So someone who's avoiding a lot here, you know, it's still like that. Okay, so we have here web of lies. You can see here, guys, the card is turning here. Web of lies. Okay, so there were lies here. This is someone who really was not able to be completely honest, especially with the 7 of Swords here, the truth ones as well, you know, showing here. The path is there, you know, the option, the opportunity to be together was there. I feel like you had the potential here for things to evolve, to grow, to even get serious. And maybe they were afraid of that as well, because the Hierophant shows commitment as well, you know, for like a marriage. Maybe there was some talks like that, even if they maybe were in a long-term relationship in the past, or karmic connections, or even married in the past, and it was difficult for them. So when they thought about getting serious, getting committed here, you know, the fears played out here and didn't allow things to evolve, to grow. Okay, and it's still like that. Okay, in their minds there's still loads of lies that they need to confront. They really needed to go within and trust, you know, be able to trust their feelings and be honest, you know, because I feel like they were not honest with yourself, with you, or with themselves as well, you know. Anything else they wanted to tell you? This is my own deck, in case you wanted to have. The link is below. True Feelings Oracle. What are they feeling here? Okay, we have 2 cards here already. I need more time to think by myself. Okay, you can see here, this is someone who wants to think, who wants to stay maybe some time by themselves. And please understand that I need space right now. Okay, both cards, you know, with the same kind of energy here, asking for this space. This is someone who wants to be alone right now, who wants to, okay, because maybe I feel like I said, for some of you who had the third-party situations, I feel like they realized that they need to let go of everything and be able to really focus on what they want, because the King of Wands is a focus as well on maybe career, doing other things, so they can start all over. And I do feel here that there was a lot of lies and situations here that you know, really didn't serve the connection. There was a lot of self-sabotage here. You know, they sabotaged this relationship. You did have a chance here, guys, but I do feel like they sabotaged. Okay, they could see there was potential, but they didn't go for it. I do feel like some of them are living far as well. Okay, so that played a part, not just third-party situations. I do feel like, you know, going for a job, like I said, someone living far from you. Okay, and it could be the situation that was really not possible to avoid. Okay, you know, in case you wanted to wait for this person, I feel like it's quite difficult right now. They have to have a lot of patience, you know, put a lot of healing and forgiveness in this connection here, so you can open your path again. Okay, yeah, that's what I have here for your group 3. I hope this helps you out and resonates in some way. If it does, let me know. Leave me a comment. You know, I'm always happy to hear from you. If you want an extension of this reading or any other questions, my link is below for private readings, as well for my Etsy shop. Remember, there's still discounts until the 31st of October. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching.